16-year-old Destiny Adams became passionate about coding in middle school after completing a business and computer science course. A budding entrepreneur who aspires to be a computer scientist, the high school junior has traveled around the world teaching and speaking on STEM and the art of coding. Destiny has already developed 2 apps and is a contributing author to Embracing STEM Smarts, a guide encouraging girls to the possibilities of a STEM career. She established her company, Destiny Adams International, last year with the goal of exposing, introducing, and training 1,000 girls to coding in 2018. She is well on her way toward reaching that goal, having recently created a nonprofit organization and continuing to host workshops both locally and internationally. And here she is, Destiny Adams. Hi, Destiny.
Hi.
I have to say, watching that package, I teared up a little bit because I'm so proud of you and I just met you, but you're an incredible person. Your dad's right over there. I kind of want to get some parenting tips after the show because I want to know everything I can to raise somebody as exceptional as you are. So tell people how you got started in coding.
Okay, so I got started into coding when I was in 7th grade and I was homeschooled. So my dad and my mom, they were my teachers. And so we would spend most of the day, doing academics and just really focusing on making sure I understand all the concepts. But then at the end of the day, once everything was over with, I kind of ventured out on my own to look for ways, create my own games, create my own websites. And so I discovered this software, and every day I would spend time on the computer, and I was developing games, apps, websites. And then one day I just told my mom about it, and I was showing her all the things that I was creating, and she was like, "Wow, this is cool. You should get enrolled into robotics," because she was still more into the tech side of things because, just because of the community.
Yeah.
And so we looked, and there were no robotics teams in my area, so we decided to start one, and then we had an amazing season with about 4 other girls. And we won regionals, so that was so much fun. And then ever since then, I just stuck with coding, and then I was able to travel internationally, and it's just been an amazing experience.
That's
and I'm so
cool.
glad.
Don't stop, keep going.
Thank you
It's
so much.
really neat. Tell people about Destiny Adams International.
Okay, so Destiny Adams International is a training platform for girls, and our goal is to expose and introduce them into the amazing world of coding.
I love it. What is your campaign for 2018 and beyond?
Okay, so my original campaign was to expose 100 girls in in 2018, but just in the first month, I was able to reach my goal. And so we was like, well, we have to think bigger. So what's the next number that's higher? And then we were like, 1,000. So then, so now our new goal is to expose and introduce at least 1,000 girls to coding before 2018 ends. And we are currently at 601.
That is incredible. Okay, how can people help you if they're watching right now and they want to help further this agenda?
Okay, so some things that we are in need of is space. So we're always looking for space to host our events, computers, laptops, anything that the girls can work on. Girls, of course, because without the girls, we wouldn't have Destiny Adams International. So just telling people about the upcoming events, getting girls interested, and then scholarships for girls who really can't afford the sessions and workshops, but they will highly benefit from it.
I love that. Let me know how I can help. I'm down to do whatever. How do you balance everything, being a teenager? We were just talking about your driver's permit, your coding, you're teaching all these other people. How do you do it all?
I think the biggest thing is prioritizing and having a schedule. So if you know what's most important, so for me, it's academics first, and then everything else. So academics, then my business, and then having time to hang out with my friends because it can get stressful at some points, and it's good to have my friends and family around me to support.
Yeah. Well, we're all rooting for you all the time. It's so cool. Tell me about upcoming workshops or events that you have so we can let people know.
Okay, so I just finished my Destiny Adams International Coding Tour, and that was absolutely amazing. So I have one more event, and it will be at Emory University, and so that's our back-to-school workshop. And we haven't specified a specific date, but we'll put all the information on my website and on my social media platforms. All
right, perfect. And where will Destiny Adams be in 10 years?
So my primary goal is to have different chapters around the United States and internationally. So I want to start my first chapter in Senegal, Africa, because that was my first international trip in 2016, and it was absolutely amazing. The kids there, they were so interested in STEM and just technology in general, and so you can tell that they really wanted to learn more, but they did not have the resources.
Sure.
So I feel like it's my goal to, start.
Yeah, I love
there.
it. Destiny, thank you so much for shining your light all over the world. And here in Atlanta, we're so lucky to have you. In 2020, or in 10 years, this show might be canceled. But if it's not, I want you to come back and tell me all the great things you've done. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Destiny.